You can go louder than that. Louder. Please be seated. Good afternoon, everyone. It's my pleasure to welcome you as we celebrate today the 60th, yes, 60th, commencement exercises at the State University of New York at Old Westbury and the graduation of the candidates assembled today. I thank the friends and family members of our graduating class for joining us this morning. I would like to thank Ms. Kathy McClare and Ms. Donna Armitage, our sign interpreters today. As we begin, I will now call forward Ms. Lysandra Ramos to present an acknowledgement regarding the lands our campus and this venue occupy.
Good morning. As we begin, I'd like to acknowledge where we stand, that we have the privilege of gathering here today in the ancestral lands of the Merrick and Matinacock people who have stewarded this land throughout the generations. We honor their many contributions, strength, and resilience in protecting this land. We hope our graduates will continue to be inspired by their example and uphold our social and environmental justice mission in all their future endeavors. Congratulations.
Thank you, Ms. Ramos. It gives me great pleasure at this time to welcome Ms. Sheila Washington, a staff member of SUNY Old Westbury and a 2016 graduate of our institution, who will sing the national anthem. I ask that all who are able to stand, please rise.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming as the rocket's red glare the
Please be seated. And thank you, Ms. Washington. Esteemed faculty, staff, graduates, families, and friends, today is a proud moment for our institution as we celebrate the exceptional graduates that sit before you. With more than 1,150 candidates for graduation, each student here has demonstrated immense perseverance and hard work. This year marks 60 years of excellence at SUNY Westbury, and the class of 2026 joins that distinguished legacy today. I ask that everyone take a moment to celebrate these graduates by screaming at the top of your lungs and clapping as loudly as possible. Great job. Great job. You always got to leave time for the shout outs, right? Faculty. Faculty. I did, didn't I? I'll try it again. Faculty, thank you for your work and continued commitment to our students. Your fidelity to our mission and the countless hours spent teaching, advising, and mentoring our students make today possible. These students now stand prepared to apply the lessons and put into practice the education that you have instilled in them. We are forever grateful for your talents, passion, and dedication. To our staff, through the wraparound and holistic services and support that you provide, you ensure student success and bring our mission to life every single day. Our campus thrives as a transformative learning environment and community, and that is because of you and your efforts. Thank you very much. To the many families and supporters of our students, today we honor you as well. We know that it takes a village to raise a graduate. Someone was clapping. You encourage your students through challenges. You encourage your students through challenges and setbacks, and you celebrated their victories. You sacrificed so that they could be here today and provided them with a safe and supportive environment, allowing them to thrive. Through your support over the decades, today's graduates have the confidence and reassurance needed to succeed. Congratulations to you on a well-deserved honor. In recognition of the people who supported you and helped you to get to this point, graduates, please stand, turn to the audience, and show them your appreciation. Thank you. Now, to our graduates, and the reason we are all gathered here today. Graduates, you made it, and congratulations. All your hard work, the late nights, the long hours spent researching and studying, your grit, and all the ups and downs leading to this very moment were worth it. You did it. You are graduating. As OW graduates, we need you now more than ever. Given the chaos, dysfunction, and injustice in the world, we need you to put the knowledge and skills that you've developed at Old Westbury to use, and to do so as quickly as possible. We find ourselves in a time of pervasive anti-intellectual and anti-science sentiment, where instilling fear is normalized, mistrust is weaponized, and misinformation goes viral faster than actual fact. Your ability to think critically and come up with the creative solutions to problems, while also acting with integrity, empathy, and compassion, are your superpowers. We need your internalized sense of justice and honed skills that allow you to make thoughtful and inclusive decisions and work in the best interest of everyone. We need your perseverance and your ability to stand up for what is right despite the challenges. In short, the world needs Old Westbury graduates, and they need them now. Your OW education has taught you to question the world around you, acquire facts, and act with a sense of responsibility toward others. So as you step into your future and boldly pursue your goals, keep these lessons with you and remember to always seek truth and make positive contributions to society. As you go forth and create a more just and compassionate world, I ask that you maintain your energy and love for your alma mater by being fully engaged and generous alumni who show up for homecoming, give back, and work to make OW better for generations to come. Before I close, I'd like to take from one of your fellow graduates, Mr. Matthew Smith, and ask all graduates to please close your eyes. Close your eyes for one moment. Keep them closed. Reflect upon the person who is the most proud of you in this moment. Visualize them. See their face. Now open your eyes. Was that person you? In this moment, you should be most proud of yourself and your accomplishments of graduating today. You are the one who knows what it took to get here. You are the ones who studied late, took the test, and wrote the papers. You persevered when things were hard. You drove long distances to get to class, took care of your family while also pursuing your degree. You balanced work and your studies. You are the one who navigated challenges, sought help, solved problems, and came out on the other side stronger. You are the one who made this moment possible, so be proud of yourself. Malcolm X said that education is the passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. Thank you, graduates. Thank you for entrusting SUNY Westbury to prepare you for the next chapter of your life. We consider it both an honor and a privilege to be your school of choice, and we are forever grateful to you. Congratulations to the class of 2026. And now some introductions. First, the platform party. Ladies and gentlemen, when I call your name, please stand. On behalf of the State University of New York Board of Trustees, please welcome Trustee Camille Joseph Varlet. Please welcome the Mayor of the Town of Hempstead, the Honorable Waylon Hobbs. We are pleased to have with us today, representing the Old Westbury College Council, Ms. Kanya Infante. Also with us today, please welcome Ms. Nora Bassett, Chair of the Old Westbury College Foundation, and Dr. Lorraine Cochran, the Alumni Association President. Our Grand Marshal today, Dr. Madeline Crescido, Distinguished Teaching Professor in the School of Business. Also with us on the platform today is our Cabinet and Senior Staff. Will Cabinet and Senior Staff members please stand? You can see the names and titles of these leaders on page 6 of your program. Representing our faculty today is Dr. Stephanie Schneider, Chair of the Faculty Senate. Last but certainly not least, please welcome the student elected to speak on behalf of the senior class, Ms. Jada Jarvis. It is customary during commencement exercises at Old Westbury for each of the varied populations that make up our community and our campus to bring greetings to the graduating class. Presenting greetings this morning are SUNY Trustee Varlick, College Council Member Infante, Dr. Schneider of the faculty, and our student speaker, Ms. Jarvis. Trustee Varlick, will you please greet our guests?
Good afternoon, graduates, distinguished faculty and staff, families, friends, and honored guests. On behalf of the State University of New York Board of Trustees and the entire SUNY system, it is my honor to bring greetings and congratulations to the class of 2026. Today is a celebration of perseverance, achievement, and community. Every graduate here has overcome challenges, embraced opportunities, and worked tirelessly to reach this important milestone. You should be extraordinarily proud of yourselves, as we are proud of you. I would also like to recognize President Sams for his outstanding leadership and unwavering commitment to the students and mission of SUNY Old Westbury. His energy, vision, and dedication have helped strengthen a campus community where students are encouraged not only to succeed academically, but to lead with purpose and compassion. It is especially meaningful to celebrate this occasion here at Nassau Veterans Memorial Coliseum, surrounded by the people who have supported you every step of the way. SUNY Old Westbury holds a unique and important place within the SUNY system. Since its founding, the college has been deeply committed to access, opportunity, equity, and social mobility, creating pathways for generations of students from diverse backgrounds to pursue their dreams and make a lasting impact in their communities and beyond. This campus has long fostered a spirit of inclusion, advocacy, and empowerment that resonates deeply with so many students and families. That legacy is reflected in all of you graduating today. As you move forward into careers, graduate study, service, and leadership, I encourage you to carry with you the values that define Old Westbury resilience: courage, curiosity, and a commitment to lifting others as you rise. The world needs graduates who are thoughtful, engaged, and willing to lead with both intelligence and humanity. Looking out at this class today, I know that our future is in very good hands. To the parents, families, mentors, faculty, and friends gathered here today, Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the encouragement, thank you for the encouragement, sacrifice, and love you have provided throughout this journey. Your support helped make this possible. And to the graduates, congratulations. We are proud of you, inspired by you, and excited to see the impact that you will make in the years ahead. Best wishes to the class of 2026 as you begin this chapter.
Okay. Graduates, today marks both an end and a beginning. It's the end of food halls, final exams, and term papers. But it's also the start of the rest of your journey to fulfill your dreams. This accomplishment proves you can overcome obstacles, persevere, achieve your goals. Now you know that when you set goals, you can reach them. Some of you will enter the workforce. Others may pursue graduate degrees. Either way, ignore the noise about how hard it is out there and go do it, just like you did this. Go get that job, go pursue that extra degree. Let one voice fill your mind, yours, saying, I'm ready, because you are. Look at you, look at your classmates. Think back to when today seemed impossibly far away, yet here you are. Are you concerned about the future? Doubts, fears? We've all had them. We still do. What matters is what you do about it. The job market is tough. How will you stand out? Graduate school is demanding. How will you succeed again? Doubts are normal and even motivating. And remember, just because you are graduating doesn't mean SUNY Old Westbury fades away. You are part of this family now. And this university is part of your story. Think of the friends you've made. They're forever with you. Think of the professors who've challenged and encouraged you. They will be here to continue to support you. Your diploma will be like a warm blanket, a strong shield, and an open of doors. I see world changers in front of me. I see great thinkers who will improve all of our lives. I see a generation that won't accept the unacceptable just because it's always been that way. The future is bright. Now, go out there, make a difference, blaze a trail, and prove that today is just the beginning. Own your future. Congratulations to the class of 2026.
What's up, graduates? Congratulations from your faculty. So, I'm going to kind of start this out in a weird way, but there is an old Chinese proverb, old enough that we cannot name the voice that first spoke it, which Henry Wadsworth Longfellow loved enough to carry across an ocean and a century. And he sat down to write in his 1839 novel Hyperion. The line is this: a single conversation across the table with a wise person is better than 10 years mere study of books. Now notice, before anything else, what the sentence has already done. It begins somewhere in classical China and across continents and tongues. It reached a young New England poet who said it in the mouth of a fictional baron in a romance most of us have never heard of. And now, almost 2 centuries later, it has crossed one more table to find you on this afternoon, on the day you become graduates of SUNY Old Westbury. And that's what knowledge does, right? When we let it, it travels. It does not belong to one century or one continent or one tradition. It is borrowed and borrowed again, and the borrowing is the point. Your degree certifies that you have done the study of books, and today we honor that. We love books. We're faculty. I love books anyway. We honor your late nights in the library, the late drafts, the things that you emailed to us at 2 in the morning. Look, they were not nothing. They were the foundation. But the proverb insists something further, that books or problem sets by themselves are not enough. That wisdom, as opposed to information, happens between people, across tables, in the friction of a real conversation where someone you respect can say, I think you have that wrong, and you can sit with it and find out whether or not they're right. You've learned to do this here, from professors who pushed back, from classmates who saw what you missed, from people who told you the truth when the truth was hard. Carry that forward. Do not mistake the diploma for the destination. The diploma is the chair pulled out for you at the next table. So go find your table. Find the people whose minds will sharpen yours, whose lives will widen yours, whose wisdom comes from places your books did not. Listen across difference. Borrow generously, and in time, pass it on. A single conversation, the proverb tells us, can be worth 10 years of study. May you have many such conversations, and may you, in time, become the wise voice across somebody else's table. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Good morning, everyone. Congratulations, faculty, students, and staff. Today is not just about us celebrating our degrees. It's about celebrating our perseverance, our survival, and our growth. The small decisions that made the big differences over and over again, but we decided to keep going. Because the truth is, a lot of us walked into this campus 4 years ago without fully knowing who we were or who we want to become. We came here with dreams, pressure, fears, and uncertainty. And for some of us, the hope that maybe one day our lives could be better than where we came from. And now look at us. The class of 2026 we're graduating during a time where the world can feel overwhelming. Every day we see division, violence, and economic struggle, and people losing hope in each other. These are the moments where our future feels uncertain, not just for us personally, but for the whole world. But despite all of that, we're still here today. And that's why I think this class is special. We are a generation that learned to keep moving forward, even when life got heavy. We learned how to adapt, how to rebuild, and how to continue to show up for our dreams even when things seemed hard. Some of us balance jobs while being students. Some of us carry responsibilities at home that no one's seen. Some of us fought silent battles every day but continue to keep showing up. That strength deserves to be recognized, because success is not about having perfect grades or knowing exactly where life is taking you next. Sometimes success is simply refusing to give up on yourself. As we leave here today, I hope you remember that the world does not need successful people. It needs compassionate people, brave people, people who are willing to care about others in a world where sometimes it's easier to be cynical. I truly believe that class of 26 has the power to become that generation, the generation that creates change, the generation that rebuilds communities, the generation that chooses hope versus being cynical. Today, we are not leaving this campus with degrees, we are leaving with proof that hard seasons do not last forever, proof that people come from struggle and create something beautiful every day, proof that even in a world that sometimes feels cold, disconnected, and uncertain, we made a way for ourselves. And maybe years from now, we do not remember every assignment, every exam, every stressful night, but we will remember this feeling, the feeling of realizing that after everything life tried to put in front of us, we made it. So class of 2026, wherever life takes us next, never forget the moments, never forget what it took us to get here, because if we're capable of making it through this, we're capable of making it through anything. This is more than a generation. This is proof that resilience still exists and hope still exists, and that our story is only beginning. Congratulations, class of 2026. We made it.
One more round of applause for all of those who have greeted you. Thank you, Jada. As we move forward in our program, it is now my pleasure to recognize the excellence of our students and faculty. I will begin by acknowledging a student who has achieved much during her collegiate career at Old Westbury. Would Ms. Kaylin Martinez please stand? Kaylin Martinez is the winner of the highest honor SUNY Westbury bestows. That's right. Give it up for her. That is the President's Medal for Scholarship. She graduates today with a bachelor's degree in psychology. She is on her way to graduate school after having completed her studies with a 4.0 GPA. Having learned the values of hard work and persistence from her mother, Kaylin has set a goal of becoming a licensed clinical social worker. To get there, she has already put her education into practice as both a teaching assistant within our own psychology department and as an intern at the preparatory high school in Queens. It was there that she worked with students from marginalized backgrounds and realized that many challenges they face and the very support that they need. She also realized it's the kind of work for which she has a passion. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating Kaylin Martinez, the winner of the 2026 SUNY Westbury President's Medal for Scholarship. Congratulations, Kaylin. It is now my pleasure to acknowledge the recipients of the Chancellor's Awards for Student Excellence, the highest honor awarded by the State University of New York. Only 205 undergraduate students system-wide received this year's honor. 2 were from SUNY Westbury. Would Mr. David Garcia and Ms. Atika Nayem please stand? David Garcia graduates today with a BS in physics. Atika Nayem celebrates her December 2025 graduation today with her BS in psychology. Atika, stay standing. Yeah, stand up. This is your moment. David and Atika, we salute you for your outstanding achievements. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please join me in a round of applause for the winner of the 2026 SUNY Chancellor's Award for Student Excellence. Thank you. Student excellence cannot be achieved without the excellence within our faculty and staff. David, you can sit now. Let me take a few moments to shine the spotlight on those members of the SUNY Westbury faculty and staff who joined me on stage after having been selected as winners of SUNY Chancellor Awards for Excellence. We begin with the SUNY Chancellor's Award for Excellence in Teaching with Dr. Kenning Poon, Assistant Professor of Biological Sciences. Please stand. Dr. Poon shows every day a steadfast commitment to pedagogical innovation, student inclusivity, and academic rigor. Her teaching philosophy is defined by her ingenuity and willingness to reimagine the curriculum to better serve our diverse student body. Her commitment to equity is evident in her assessment strategies. For instance, after surveying students, she identified that a flipped classroom model created barriers for those working full-time or managing family obligations, and she swiftly adjusted her methodology to better support student success. Beyond the classroom, Dr. Poon is a vital mentor and scholar. She directed the inaugural summer break program in 2025, funded by the National Science Foundation Award, which paired first-year undergraduates with faculty mentors. Notably, that program achieved 100% retention among the participating students. As one student evaluation noted, she is very understanding, compassionate, and just an overall wonderful professor who ensures every student has a basic understanding of the material. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Kenning Poon. Next, we recognize the winner of the Chancellor's Award for Excellence in Scholarship and Creative Activities. Assistant Professor of Mathematics, Computers, and Information Science, Renu Balyan. Please stand and be recognized. Dr. Balyan is an exceptional scholar whose interdisciplinary expertise bridges artificial intelligence, education, and healthcare. Since joining us 5 years ago, she has demonstrated immense intellectual vibrancy, publishing 52 peer-reviewed works, including appearance in high-impact journals like Science Advances and the Journal of Biomedical Informatics. Dr. Balyan's works is distinguished not only by its volume, but by its focus on critical societal issues. Furthermore, Dr. Balyan effectively integrates her scholarship with high-impact teaching and mentorship. Her success in securing extramural funding is also remarkable. Since joining campus, Dr. Balyan has submitted 18 grant proposals and secured 10 awards, a funding rate of over 55%. Dr. Balyan is also a vital leader in the rapid evolution of AI in higher education. She serves as co-chair of the AI task force at Westbury, is developing the infrastructure for a new BS in AI and data science, and she has been named as a SUNY AI for Public Good Fellow. Once more, congratulations to Dr. Balyan. And now we recognize the winner of the SUNY Chancellor's Awards for Excellence in Classified Service, Officer Basil Bill Karageorge. Officer Karageorge is a dedicated member of the university community who consistently ensures campus safety while fostering strong, trusting relationships with faculty, staff, and students. With 39 years of distinguished service, Bill Karageorge has demonstrated exemplary customer service, professionalism, and creativity. He has led innovative safety programs, community policing efforts, culturally responsive initiatives, and collaborative campus events. That collaborative spirit is evident in every interaction as he continually seeks to cultivate an environment of respect, inclusion, and mutual support. Beyond his professional excellence, Bill's colleagues admire his initiative and his leadership. They remarked on his continuous efforts to improve departmental patrol operations in support of enhanced campus safety, while also mentoring fellow officers and providing guidance and support. Please join me in congratulating University Police Officer Basil Karageorge, winner of the 2026 Chancellor's Award for Excellence in the Classified Service. Congratulations once more to our award-winning students, faculty, and staff. Now I have the pleasure of introducing our commencement speaker to you. I am very pleased this morning to introduce the Honorable Sally Manzanet Daniels, Associate Justice in the New York State Appellate Division, First Department. Justice Manzanet Daniels has spent her career protecting New York and New Yorkers through the law, while exhibiting a commitment to serving others and fighting for the next generation of lawyers in our state. Put simply, she is a trailblazer, the youngest justice of Hispanic heritage ever elected to the New York State Supreme Court, the first Latina justice in the history of New York State to serve on Appellate Division, First Department. I'm not done. The first Latina to be designated a constitutional appellate judge in any of the appellate divisions within the state. What's equally impressive, though, is her work in the community, academically and professionally, that has been marked by activism and leadership. Community service is also one of her greatest passions, and she has given back to organizations focused on the elderly, the arts, and a myriad of community, bar, and professional organizations. Her commitment to supporting our youth and community has also carried over to her philanthropy. In 2013, Justice Manzanet Daniel established the Dare to Dream Scholarship in her name. Since its creation, it has awarded thousands of dollars to the Puerto Rican Bar Association, the Hispanic Federation, and the Latino Judges Association Foundation. With all that she has done and the many important decisions she has rendered, I am eager to hear her thoughts and ready to be inspired about what she believes we can achieve together in society. Ladies and gentlemen, our commencement speaker for today, Justice Sally Manzanet Daniels.
Thank you for your kind invitation and the high honor of delivering your commencement keynote address. This is such a joyous occasion, and it is truly a privilege to be here and to have been tasked with this weighty proposition to share some parting words of wisdom and inspiration to the incredible class of 2026. President Sams, members of the College Council, Foundation trustees, faculty and staff, honored guests, and of course, the stars of this show, the graduates, and your families and friends, I greet you one and all as we share these precious moments together at this most auspicious occasion, the 2026 commencement ceremony of SUNY Old Westbury. Let's give it up for them. Now, before I begin, I must provide the following caveat. You had to at least expect one. After all, I'm not just a lawyer, I'm a judge. Seriously, though, at the outset, please know that as a judge, I am prohibited from engaging in public political discourse. Thus, I wish to be clear that my remarks are intended as civic commentary, not a political one. So the task for any commencement speaker is to be fast, be funny, and be relevant. My message to you today is while we live in troubled times, remember, like the old folks used to say, trouble don't last always. So I stopped by today to give you a measure of hope that tomorrow can be better than today if we rededicate ourselves to the hard work of civic engagement, preserving democracy, freedom, justice, the rule of law, and the promise of an America that looks forward. Now, that said, we are aware that in the current societal climate, there is precious little that one can discuss that hasn't been politicized. I refuse, however, to see the noble concepts upon which this great yet imperfect nation was built. After all, these are the tools I utilize in my daily work as an Associate Justice of the Appellate Division. But more importantly, they are the values that I hold dear as an American. My message is simple. Democracy remains the cornerstone of freedom. These concepts birthed our nation's governing principles. Our forefathers memorialized them in our governing documents. Now, I could recite chapter and verse about how these principles are memorialized in the Declaration of Independence and in the United States Constitution. Understand that these concepts are not just words on a piece of paper. They embody the very essence of who we are and what we aspire to be. The historical context in which they evolved fueled fierce debates, not too different from the ones we are seeing today in our political discourse. Of course, that discourse did not have the combustible engine we are confronted with today, the toxic frontier that is social media. I am an American of Puerto Rican descent in New York. Born in New York and raised in the boogie down South Bronx. Throughout my journey, what I have come to realize is that at the end of the day, we all want the same thing. Like my grandfather, Don Darío Pinto, a U.S. citizen born in Puerto Rico who came to the mainland in 1949 with a wife and my 2-year-old mother. With very little by way of material possessions, but yearning for the opportunity to work, build a decent life, and raise a family. He would later marvel how in one generation he saw his family produce the first Latina appellate judge in the history of New York State. And it made my heart sing to hear him say, only in America is that possible, that a girl from a poor family is able to rise in this way, he would emphatically declare. All over the world, that is precisely what people strive for, to give their children and their grandchildren and the generations that follow a better life, to be healthy, happy, and free to chart one's own destiny. I am a beneficiary of the struggles for civil rights and the laws which open the doors of opportunity. Let's be clear, doors that had been slammed shut for generations of Americans who look like me. I was born to a 16-year-old mother and a 19-year-old father who was tragically shot and killed 2 months before my birth. While attempting to serve as peacemaker, breaking up a fight at a Latin social club. As a result, I grew up poor, on public assistance, guided by a widowed, then divorced single mother who struggled to provide for her 4 children. The early years were tough. The Bronx was burning. We survived a fire that trapped us on the top floor of a burning building. Thankfully, 2 men in our building came to our rescue before the fire department arrived. We lost everything and had to start over. We were provided with temporary shelter in the old Grand Concourse Hotel in the Bronx, which was ironically located across the street from the Bronx County Courthouse. It became the site where my dream of becoming a lawyer caught fire. Thereafter, we watched our mother pick herself up. She went back to school to complete her studies and showed us by example the value of an education in overcoming the obstacles that life places in your path. She taught us that education is the only thing that can never be taken away from you. She taught us to dream big dreams and to reach beyond your circumstance. Because of her, I dared to dream. I refuse to remain poor. I refuse to be a second-class citizen. And I committed myself to the fight for freedom and justice. I attended Marymount Manhattan College and then went on to Hofstra Law School on a full scholarship. So let me be clear. We didn't have any money, but I had grit and determination. I was committed to making not only my life better, but to defend the least of these. Upon graduation from law school, I became a legal aid attorney representing the poor, the left out, the left behind. It was there that I fell in love with our Constitution, a living and breathing document that secures all of our rights as free citizens of this republic. As a judge, I am a defender of that Constitution, a defender of the rule of law, a defender of separation of powers and checks and balances, a defender of democracy, and a fierce advocate of full citizen participation in our civic affairs. We must, if we are to protect and preserve our precious democracy. Free and fair elections are the foundation of this system which we inherited from ancient Greece. But the heart and soul of a modern democracy are guarantees of civil liberties and human rights. Yes, our Constitution is the supreme law of the land. It is a magnificent document which opens with the words, "We the people," underscoring that government's power flows from the people and that government's legitimacy depends on the consent of the people it governs. Constitutional governments share authority among several branches so that no person or institution acquires too much power. When there are disputes rooted in the law and regulation, it is judges who have the responsibility to examine the matter, follow the law, and rule without fear or favor. So my charge to you today is to go forth and renew America. Put down your phone and pick up your Constitution and read it. It is your generation's turn to defend it. It's your turn. And if you don't know that it's time to defend it, you're not listening. Now, I know that civic engagement can be challenging. Trust me, I understand. In my house, we engage in this every day. You see, I'm a Blue Dog Democrat and I'm married to a Rhino Republican husband, Randy Daniels, former New York Secretary of State under George Pataki. We don't always agree, but we hear each other out and work toward finding respectful middle ground where we can, and simply agreeing to disagree respectfully when we can't. Give it a try. As the old saying goes, where there's a will, there's a way. And you must dare to dream, like the little girl in the South Bronx who from flames and ashes rose to great heights and discovered her best self. I understood that the only true obstacle to success is the reflection in the mirror. So as I near my conclusion, let me leave you with two sets of rules I live by: my personal life motto and my world life motto. Both have served me well. Now, as a trial lawyer, I learned that juries remember things in sets of threes. So my rules are in sets of threes, and here they go. 1, dare to dream. Love thyself, respect thyself, and be fearless. 2, have a plan. Prepare, lay a foundation, and execute deliberately. Success is designed and achieved, rarely stumbled upon. Fulfill your purpose. Don't forget where you came from. Embrace all that you are. It is the very best part of you. And transform your failures or setbacks into a vehicle that propels you forward. And I want to close by sharing a gem that I have adopted from a speech I heard years ago by Doctora Antonia Novello, the first Latina U.S. Surgeon General under President George W. Bush, and which has become the world motto that I live by. I want you to pay attention. These are important. I call them my 3 life commandments. 1, thou shalt not be a victim. Allow no one to abuse you or mistreat you. 2, thou shalt not be a perpetrator. Never abuse or mistreat others. And 3, the most important of all, thou shalt not be a bystander. When you see something that is wrong, say something or do something. For silence is complicity. Graduates, take charge. It's your turn. Congratulations and God bless.
One more round of applause for Justice Manzanet Daniels. We got the right one today, didn't we? Justice Manzanet Daniels, thank you for joining us today. Your inspiring and powerful message will guide our graduates for years to come. For years to come. One more round of applause for Justice Manzanet Daniels. Also, I'm going to ask everyone at the count of 3 to please join me in saying happy anniversary to Justice Manzanet Daniel and her rhino husband over here, Randy Daniels, as today they are celebrating their 20th anniversary. 1, 2, 3. Happy anniversary. Finally, it is time. The moment that you've all been waiting for. So I'm going to ask us to practice real quickly at the top of our lungs and as vigorously as we can clap our hands. Let's congratulate our class of 2026 one more time before they walk across this stage. You can shout out when they walk as well. Don't forget, okay? In a moment, Provost Lanu will step forward to get us started. Graduates, you will cross the stage to receive the symbol of your degree from me. Lastly, when you are all back in your seats, we will conclude with the ceremonial moving of the tassel that marks the true completion of your studies. I now recognize our Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. David Lanu, who will formally present today's graduation candidates. Dr. Lanu. Will all the graduation candidates...
Mr. President,
I turned it on.
I have the honor of presenting to you the members of the class of 2026 who have been recommended by the faculty to the Board of Trustees to receive the degrees of Master of Arts, Master of Science, Master of Arts in Teaching, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Professional Studies, and Bachelor of Science, either having already completed all requirements associated with the degree or upon final completion by the end of August of this year. The Board of Trustees has empowered you to confer such degrees on its behalf. I ask you now to do so.
Will all graduation candidates please rise? They didn't hear it. Will all graduation candidates please rise? Both master's degree candidates and bachelor degree candidates. By the authority vested in me by the Chancellor and the Board of Trustees of the State University of New York, I declare you who have completed all of the requirements pertinent thereto, admitted to all the rights and privileges of your earned status, and I hereby confer upon you with tremendous pleasure the degree of Master of Arts, Master of Science, Master of Arts in Teaching, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Professional Studies, and Bachelor of Science. The provost and our deans will now recognize our graduates. When you are called, please come forward, led by your academic marshal. The dean or director of your respective school will move to the microphone and call you by name. Please cross the stage, accept my congratulations, and most of all, and most importantly, smile for your photo. Also, as I mentioned earlier, this process would not be complete until we share the moving of the tassel moment at the end of today's ceremony. So please, let's be collegial and stay seated until all graduates have had the opportunity to cross the stage. Please don't walk out on your fellow graduates. Dr. Lanou, please proceed.
First, we will recognize our master's graduates. Please welcome Dr. Betty Berbari of the School of Arts and Sciences.
Thank you, Provost Lanou. Welcome, everyone. The candidates from the Masters in Liberal Studies may now approach the podium. Jeanette Morales Rodriguez. Michael George Davis Anderson. Brendan Lipford. Latifa Ait Ali. The candidates from the Masters in Data Science will now approach the podium. Nipu Kayu. Vlad Yashev. Dave Singh. Muhammad Afan Abid. Theodore Adele Eke Oken. The candidates from the Masters in Mental Health Counseling may now approach the podium. Christina Grace Hassett. Sarah Ryan Mack. Shayana Shiona Angela Huang. Emmanuel Anthony Julianides. Kendra Miriam Hogan. Leslie Marlene Lopez. David Lawrence Hoffman. Sarah M. Amiyama. Charlotte Marie Knight. Brenda Yancy Hernandez. Kelsey Ray Quinn. Alessandra Marie Bialta. Marissa Jean Rayo. Oranda Claire Barnes. Cherise Danielle Williams. Nikki Giovanna King. Shivani Sierra Mercedes. Justin Kyle Rocketer. Faith Soleil. Please welcome School of Business Dean Dr. Shalay Sims to the podium.
Good afternoon. Will the candidates for a Master's of Science degree in Accounting, Forensic Accounting, Taxation, in our inaugural class in Healthcare Management please come to the podium? Amarjot Singh Tamber. William D. Albrecht. Emmy Georgia Katz. Ernest Patrick Smith. Natalie Antunes. Carl Clifford Luthingen Jr. Joseph Rennell. Marilyn Helene Sevier. Mo D. Dar. Mina M. George. Kevin Demisi. Christian Moa Theranos. Jonathan T. Chenery. Joshua Jared Asisa. Maria Zahid. Jennifer Marie Gainsford. Brianna Rose Adams. Kevin Isaac Rodriguez. Daniel B. Grimes. Mustaf Dervisi. Faridat Abubakar. Christopher Charles Paget. Andre Gladstone Morgan II. Willem Aaron Stockin. Dominic Michael Felicetti. Kyle James Cavatayo. Joel Prasad. Anthony Bolivar Bersueta. Nicholas H. Koropakis. Jacqueline Booth. Joseph Tamiolakis. Madeline Miga. Patty Ann Georgette De Pasquale. Sammy Charati. Please welcome to the podium Dean of the School of Education, Dr. Diana Sukun.
Good afternoon. Calling all School of Education Master's candidates. For Masters in Adolescence Education, Mathematics, Social Studies, English, Spanish, and Biology, Masters in Childhood Special Education and Students with Disabilities, and Masters in Literacy Education.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Welcome to our inaugural class in healthcare management, Jennifer Yolanda Lopez Contreras. Congratulations. Genesis Anais Lopez Contreras. Jonelle Alicock. Charlene Ludia. Oh my gosh. Christine Ludmilla Charles Pierre. Tisani Elise Veronica Williams. Lauren Marley Alexander. Clifton Lariboder. Now I welcome to the podium Dr. Diana Sukun.
Thank you, Shalane. Let's do this again. Calling all graduate candidates in the School of Education for the Masters in Adolescence Education for Mathematics, Social Studies, English, Spanish, and Biology. Childhood Special Education, Masters in Students with Disabilities, and Masters in Literacy Education. Patricia Pacheco Solar. Kevin Robel. Joseph Lebrano. John Angelo Cuevas, Elena Negron, Kathy Bonella, Brian O'Neill, Matthew McCartney, Daniel Hartung, Dimitri van der Berg Ivy, Deasia Cabrew, Carrie James, Shalea Mayo, Sierra Fields, Tara Kennedy, Matthew Thier, Maris Masad, Marie Lindor, Yesenia Calles, Sylvia Mendez Valencia Jacome, Caitlin Gilroy, Amanda Trupo, Lizette Rodriguez, Joseph Verde, Michael Likey, Marissa Kerr, Emily Calise, Adian Gileo, Wanda Lewis, Caroline Coran, Jennifer Lopresti, Haley Samaritano, Thomas Lowndes, Ariana Pierre, Isabella Martinez, Debbie Lopez, Carolina Lama, Jennifer Ross, Sophia Stolberg, Sarah Isabella Welty, Samantha Nelbunk, Stephen Pula, Giovanni Franco, Morena Vaga, Natalia Canton Serrano, Stacy Yanis Gomez Worth, Alana Padilla, come, Victoria Anton, Jessica Torres, Alexandra Ryan, Keisha Schaefer, Sophia Kaufman, Brenda Linguiti, Francesca View, Kristen Bamberger, Ariana Tarsi, Diana Bestos, Aliyah Nickimson, Julia Sapodin, Emily Dakijin, Olivia Blum, Ashley Smith, Amy Rosalia, Isabella Guzgoski, Deidra Toomey, Kayla Duval, Emma Gilvery, Elaine Cevallos, Arlette Lowe, Cindy Reyes, Julia Kiselinsky, Bianca Galoppi, Jacqueline Smith, Jillian Fowler, John Doe, Sophia Roseman, Jonathan Heller, Caitlin Rosenberg, Deshana Makala, Stephanie Peteroy, Lacey Cinder Melendez, Sarah Engelman, Nicole Sharico, Naja Imani Williams, Nicholas Blanton, Wendy Rivas, Danielle Dennis, Karen Denu, Dakota Rose, and last but not least, Rosalinda Fontaneta. Congratulations. I now call Provost Lanu to the podium.
Congratulations to all our master degree graduates. Now please welcome Dr. Danielle Lee of our School of Professional Studies as we start the recognition of our undergraduate students.
Good afternoon. Will the candidates for the Bachelor's Degree in Professional Studies and the Bachelor's Degree in General Studies please come to the podium? Thank you. Eric A. Chargent. Thank you. Joseph Bonacore III. Ois Barbar. Juan Salamanca Jr. Garcia Israel. Hello. Matthew M. Smith. Brian Jason Heitner. Vanessa Garzon. Thank you. Valentina Naomi Varona. Nardine A. Williams. Sebastian Guerrero. Thank you. Hello. Jessica Garfinkel. Hi. Stephanie Mazer. Hello. Isabella Maria Procida. Che Malcolm Hughes. Antonio Orana. Ryan Vincent Talenti. Abin Anchokunju Varghese. And Mr. Reginald Pierre-Louis. Congratulations. Please welcome back School of Business Dean Sims back to the podium. Congratulations.
Will the candidates for a Bachelor of Science in Accounting please come forward? Zain Shaikh. Justin C. Taneo. Iasia De Leon. Jordan Robinson. Crystal Zaharatos. Anthony Kondo. Antonio Diana. Justin Hernan Ayestas. I will. Uyogosa Dominic Abangadi, Sr. Nicholas Michael Luciano. Gabriel Bruce. Stanley I. Gutierrez. Nicholas Enzarillo. Joshua Ase Nadarin. Dario Cantero Marticio, Jr. Bathsheba Shama Joinville. Jainam Nitinbai Patel. Damani Strachan. Camila Vasquez Munoz. Christopher Anthony Ramos. Juan Rafael Saravia. Kevin Alexandra Borja. Kelly Schwab. Ashley S. Reyes Morales. Gurleen Kaur. Kamalpreet Kaur. Karen Maria Martinez. Anthony I. Lazo. Sijimo Pritiakil Reji. Celine Rosa Carrion. Maliha Irfan. Jacqueline de Los Angeles Murcia. Kira Ann Kenny. Adriana N. Nardi. Angel Adonis Flores. Brian Vasquez. Stephen Jesus Villalobos. Alexandra Guerrero. Farheen Mufti. Jessica Bala. Ashley Polo. Aman Hussein. Tyler Marcus McBurney. Catherine Ninel Amaya Rauda. Sylvia Yanet Davila Linus. Carla A. Amaya. Will the majors in the Department of Management, Marketing, and Finance please come forward? Frederick Soto. Anthony John Brottenberg. Matthew Tyler Rosenbaum. Matthew Luis Chilaka. Manur Abbas. Rabia Fahid. Andrea Alejandra Pena. James Joseph Riley. John Michael Cosenza. John Carlos Chavez. Aiden John Connolly. Emma Marie Paez. Michael Joseph Balnice. Nicholas Greg Mace. Vincent Giambona. Odalise Anahi Mayan. Soraya Lubin Frederick. Christina Patrice Ravo. Kevin Michael Burke. Edward Scott Valencia Chileno. Aaron Ajay Bhavnani. Kevin T. Fele Sr. Kelly Perdomo. Edward Ravello. Brendan Gerard Hortensi. Eric Ubrego. Maria Intais Qureshi. Jacqueline Ayala. Kayla Faith Boss. Pablo Arevalo Jr. Noheeth Basra. Michaela R. Noble. Seth Getro. Givens John Baptiste. Giselle O. Canales. Victoria Gray Avellino. Giovanna Ongaro Candian. Shannon Rose Jankowski. Daniela M. Palacios. Nayeli Serrano. Juliana Elizabeth Villamar. Robert Stone. Jordan Esty.
Suhail Azizi.
Suhail Azizi.
Last name Lopes.
Michael Stephen Mendez Lopes. Curtis Cordell Stevenson, Sr. Amelia Caitlin Charles. Elisa Brianna Thames. Gisela Maria Zapata III. Valeria Kovalev. And Jenny Hidalgo. Talia Middleton. Alana Nicole Burkle. Stephanie Gerv. Nicholas James Huber. Devin Anthony Duncan Jr. Jose Luis Avila Ramirez. Freddie Rios. Muhammadu Barry. Please welcome back to the stage Dr. Diana Sukram, representing the School of Education.
Calling all undergraduate School of Education majors in adolescence education, childhood education and literacy, and exceptional education and learning. Victoria Estella. Bianca Angeline. Brian Mendoza. Colin Hervey. Alexis Diakakis. Angela Eros. Santino Curatolo. Jesse Conforti. Mary Oropeza, Genesis Bravey, Kira Borsellino, Michael Guido, Haley Julian, Victoria Mejia, Patricia Mohammed, Falak Manzoor, Jessica Alexandra Stapleton, Jennifer Bonihia, Marely Rodriguez, Karen Segovia, Nadia Khan, Laura Cadena, Kayla Mazurski, Isabel Canales, Hannah Rodriguez, Kimberly Martinez, Danielle Sattenspiel, Zainab Ismail, Jamie Bonfanti, Haley Player, Blake Moran, Brendan Metzger, Kelly Carmichael, Melissa Benedias, Michaela Rella, Ashia Marie Adams, Sophia Razzo, Deanna Sutherland, Tova Zaresiski, Riley Fatanato, Melania Giordano, Giordano, Samantha Garci, Allison Gidwell, Brooke Donovan, Alexa Figueroa Avalos, Emily Familete, Maria Duran, Sofia Tria de la Lofosos, Jessica Brookhausen, Ezekiel Joseph Davila, Haley Sternberger, Hannah Lewis, Kelly Stevens, Catherine Flores, Elizabeth Figueroa, Lena Ferraro, Camila Goradaro, Cassandra Lopez, Michelle Aguilar, Natalia Fernandez. Tatiana Ruiz. Francelia Orellana. Jaylene Benediez. Stephanie Adams. Sayori Vasquez. Altia Bazelaski. Amanda Montefusco. Stephanie Lopez Galdames. May Jenny Hernandez. Zachary Manzo. Gabriel Patayo. Zara Durrani. Gabriela Torri. Isabella Reesin. Courtney Blasky. Kayla Sanegra. Lauren Elliott. Allison Necroto. Dominique Greco. Cassandra Ostroy. Jessica Rodriguez. Angela Pepe. Olua Darasimi Precious Johnson. Olivia Alaka. Melissa Sinin. Juliana Christina Josie. Matthew Jordan. Hunter Gelfman. Thomas Reynolds. Eric Mahoney. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dean Sukram. The majors in American Studies and Media and Communication may now approach the podium. Martin Ralph Gilrain. Victoria N. Lapwisky. Smirn Reza Jain Joseph. Roslyn de la Luz Arancibia. Emmanuel Oladipo Shodip, Jr. Yai Mbu. Zanaya Sky Adams. Zanaya Sky Adams. Kaylee Nicole Molinari. Nicholas McKay Rowe. Luke Sumis. Espute. Evan Lee Espute. Henry Marvin Wilson. Brian Christopher Bonfiglio. Nicholas Marsh. Jillian Paige Schaefer. Mohammed Dukare. Raven Dawkins. Elijah Isaiah Laborde. Tylin Amri Lassane. Jennifer Cleary. Jeremiah Harris. Taylor Nicole Riggins. Avery Charles Timothy Hoy. Manya Gandhi. Richard Kenneth McKenzie. Durrell Robert Smith. Jolene Anisha Andre. Shayla Kiana Shaw. Kyra Evelyn Jones Griffin. Annabella Claire Runyon. Laiba Chowdhury. Kevin Korosh Vasegi. Thomas Summer. Ethan Daniel Ford. Kelvin Levy Salas. The majors in biological sciences may now approach the podium. Vicky Inez Ayodeli Austin. Kalia Janae Monroe. Jonathan Isaiah Navis. Lauren Irene Stroud. Eric Alonso Zelaya. Noble Joseph Jacob. George Cons. Amar Muatez Ali. Verena Anis. Judy Hassan Hafez. Gabriella Azab. Navjot Kaur. Stuti Putel. Emily Nicole Avila. Har Samrat Kang. Benjamin Charles Durasil. David Alphonse Mabruki. Mateo Nelson Ledesma. Christopher Compare. Chevenay Jarrett. Mia Bella Tuminello. Claudine Kowinska. Christopher Victor Giordano. Marco Anthony Liverman. Isabella Jean Hines. Alexis Dior Tiedemann. Melanie Bonilla. Caitlin Devi Kellowan. Angelica Amankwa. Alyssa Marie Bach. Mehak Saini. Stephen David Smith. Chelsea Elvira Bryant. Veronica Gobriel. Kamaria Thea Ellis. Wilbert Giovanni Molina. Nisha T. Ani Love. Ella Rose Walsh. Kimberly Robes. Ofek Mazer. Faisal Nazmus Sakib. Justin Gonzalez. Zara Kubir. Gabrielle Lam. Cameron Heller Friedberg. Stephanie Velez. Oscar Aaron Brown. Francesca Marcia Matthew. Briona Marie Ramsey. Carissa Lisbeth Cordova. Ana Doris Hernandez. Olivia Lauren Schmidt. Khadiza Sultana Nilma. Dina Terki. Emily Samana Parshotam. Mahnur Haroon. Laiba Imtiaz. Matilda Asidu. Michelle Isabella D'Antonio. Cheryl Tracy Janti. Elena Paige Adams Ludd. Daniela Cruz. Oscar Farido. The majors in chemistry and physics may now approach the podium. Diana Gabriela Garcia Melgar. Amy Gabrielle Sanchez. Chandani Kutwaru. David Alexander Garcia. Ishan Singh. The majors in English may now approach the podium. Kevin Coleman III. Bertasela Rivas. Jada Christine Martello. Leslie Melissa Gonzalez. Kimberly Marilyn Gomez Cruz. Jamie Andres Barrios. Rika Lozier. Rika Lozier. Gabby Michelle Barba Salinas. Emily Lynn Govin. Remy Janie Payne. Samantha Terry-Ann Robinson. Nathan Allen Arbor. Kelly Zumba. Caitlin Jordan Page. Magali Garay. Fanabel Candelario Kaplan. Franco Yampiri. Davia Samantha Hamilton. Catherine Yasmin Espinal. Kayla Brianna Lewis. Sophia Rose Martucci. Megan Eileen O'Reilly. Gurwindujit Kaur.
I have the pronunciation. Konstantinos Anagnastou.
Constantinos Adagnastio. James Michael DeFilippo. Kenia Liseth Fuentes. Gianna Nicole Dennis. Juliette Di Domenico. Dorian David. Jordan McKay. The majors in history, philosophy, and environmental studies may now approach the podium. Christian Daniel Jimenez. Fred Leon, my lord. Michael Joseph Spoltor. Thomas Blake Saltamacchia. Matthew Brian Oberhaus. Nelson Gomez. Nimra Muzaffar. Alexander Jordan Martin. Chrissy Maria Negron. Daniel William Cussman. Jonathan Seaback. Jason Andrew Pearl. Angel Fermaze. Daniel Hilton. Elena Naomi Tavares. Diana Beatrice Alvarenga. Matthew Charles Cannon. Sean Patrick Grillo. Salvatore Luigi Gro. Lucas Sean Harding. Michael Roca Falacara. Justin Aramini. Leslie Cassandra Lohan. Jordan Tan. Omar Hussein Arelanes. Anita Giannuzzi Costa. Daniel Marie Borner. Megan Grace Byerly. Katharina Flournoy. Jonathan Ferengian. Cindy Bonilla. Kayla Lee Rooney. Zachary Paul Colazzo. Nicholas Charles Valentino. João Pedro Pina Freitas. Caleb Joseph Keefe. Cameron Ryan Nadeau. Alvier Roberto. Dino Chinuram. The majors in liberal arts may now approach the podium. Tamia Jordan. Tamaya Jordan. The majors in math and computer and information science may now approach the podium. Alexis Danieli. Jer Andre Ramirez Sr. Carvenis Montas. Faizan Saeed. Rohit Kumbar. Davina Gucharan. Oluwafuntu Eunice Olaganju. Elise Abigail Punai. Robert Nicholas DeVivio. Isha Lies. Natalie Butler. Gurpreet Kaur Japra. Carol Giselle Mendez. Jesse Hernandez. Adonis Miguel Perez. Daria Durandina. Ria Fatima Nakavi. Fiba Achinkunja. Jasmine Kaur. Ashish Kumar. Noor Albani. Sajal Batra. Emil Sabu. Thomas Anthony. Amanda Mia Zavala. Nicholas Imhoff. Pavel Clark. Damyal Shami. Andrew Jason Rodriguez. Mark Cartius Emerson Merchant II. George Bonilla. Muhammad Noman Nazir. Ariana Ashley Brown. Christine Grimado. Ria Kelwar Pal. Alyssa Tanya Lewis. Jacqueline Cedino. Diego Javier Medrano. Nicholas Sandoval. Michael Anthony Bermudez. Tulsi Mahesmokar Barot. Janie Chen. Christian Mike Etienne. Adrian Konarski. Darcy Raymond. Jonathan Alexander Medina. The majors in modern languages may now approach the podium. Tanya Cuchillas. Liam Carmelina Umanzor. Adan Mario Plaitez. Kelvin Asai Ventura. Wadis Anselmo Tercios. Mariah Regalado. Julissa Alvarado. Vanessa Naomi Gutierrez. Stephanie Donnelly. Gabriela Sorto. Rosana Espinal Cruz. The majors in politics, economics and law, economics, and industrial labor relations may now approach the podium. Jada Jarvir. Sunita Moon Samaru. Egosa Victoria Emakpe. Cutian Catherine Samuels. Nyla Simone Rainey. John-Luc Michael Monteforte. Malaika Saf. Ashley Stephanie Castillo. Maya Munoz. Ruffman Biro. Sayer Elizabeth Anderson. Sophia Omar. Talia Ava Watson. Aviana Victoria Rivera. Catherine Lisette Alvarenga. Maria Fernanda Portillo Abrego. Diana Elizabeth Sosa Lazo. Gabriela Stephanie Gomez. Jaden Sam. Shea Arias. Skylar Paul Gazzo. Kayla Samara Hull. Nidia Mendoza. Marisol Alexandra Estrella. Okay. Enma Aracela Alvarenga Menjivar. Kayla Meredith Membrano. Ashley Tiana Ray. Jameer Marquise Bishop. Richard Brady Montague. Albert Michael Golding. David Thomas McDonald Jr. Emily Fuentes. Aslam Kanat. Angelica Bueno Vargas. Antonia Zoe Rogers. Bethany Thomas. Kyle Oyeniran. Javant Boos, Jr. Alex Lakazevec. Dalu Okafor. Timothy Daniel Mertens. Jared Matthew Landsman. Ibrahimi Traore. Benjamin Lovo Melendez. Sarah Abbas. Naftali Lucy Santun. Mohammed Lavarana Berry. Chelsea Alicia Latouche. Annie Christina Chavez. Anissa Santiago. Alberto Gonzalo Escandon. Adam Gainham. Okay. Tristan Stokes. Ashal Alexis Bermal Santos. Harman Preet Kaur. Avery Nicholas Chiapetta Aponte. Michael Angelo Rousseau. Leighton O'Neill Oates. Dennis Gorul. Michael Lewis Warshaw. Ashley Cruz. Juan Jose Chamorro. No, I'm okay. The majors in psychology may now approach the podium. Marlene Garcia. Catherine Garcia. Esther Florentin. Fidela Santil. Remissa Maliat. Andrea Gilhalva. Deasia Rue Tolbert, Washington. Richard Rochelle Sylvain. Madison Grace Huck. Priya Sukram. Michaela Perez. Maggie Chiara. Kaylin Martinez. Anabella Macias. Angelis Marie Garcia. Jennifer Mejia Montefor. Enira Isabella Alexander. Tanaya Holly. Kiara Amaya Sakura Mayers. Olivia Gonzalo. Bill Oliver Armour. Monica Simone Henderson. Taryn Hilke. Lola Chavez. Amanda Muhammad. Brianna Alexis Sayok. Natalie Natividad Yanza. Megan Dorn. Allison Genesis Rivera. Tanya Renee Usida. Sari Michelle Rudales. Alicia Hidalgo. Christina Lillian Giordano. Marian Morcos. Hazika Saif. Danielle Elizabeth Lopez. Elio Bittman. Lisa Nicole Vasquez. Ashley Alexandra Hernandez Flores. Lucia Lucana. Khadijah Richards Deese. Trinity Alexia Singh. Oscar Brian Enriquez. Sidani D'Souza. Stephen Koski. Jada Ariana Bryant. Andre Piccinich. Giselle Hernandez. Leah Beth Caruso. Justina Mishigovsky. Charlene Abreu. Eliana Marie Manette. Hayden Marie Bush. Michaela Wafa Kakish. Jamimi Sarah Desir. Jamima Sarah Desir. Adriana Havana Cruz. Christina Milord. Erica Yamilet Gonzalez. Estefany Lisbeth Galeano Lopez. Jasmine Jimenez. Amelia Morgan. Jane Emma McGovern. Ariana Devi Surjabali. Asia Malik. Katie Acosta. Valeria Esperanza Munoz. Kellyanne Grace O'Kane. Natalie Maria Novello. Jolisa Karen Ramsland. Theodora Isabel Michelle Fenelon. Bendianeve Aliz. Antoine Raymel Brewster. Leah Calise Ramirez. Jessica Ruiz. Jara Alia Gonzalez. Brian Remsen. Johnny Dos Santos. Kimberly Tejada. Sahib Singh. Narthan Karunjagaran. Saeed Kapadia. Alana Maria Mongeluzzo. Janina Rose Bakioki. Amadi Sheldon Lee Kane. Abigail Kalia Augustin. Tony Rose Tarasi. Kaylin Danielle Hobbs. Ariel George. Atika Naim. Makai Vanterpool. Mion Evans. Maya Evans. Janae McLaughlin. The majors in public health will now approach the podium. James Thomas Keel. Benjamin Alonso Rivera. Ashton Tyler Silverio Casimir. Amar Kuyato. Stacy Thali Pierre Louis. Nassim Irie Rogers. Tamisha Nefertari Charles. Denasia Amiri Rose Welsh. Elizabeth Leslie Nicole Phillips. Aisha Ansari. Nia Gray. Sabrina Maria Antonella Patti. Rafiat Opanuga. Crystal Tatiana Segovia Castro. Rachel Bermudez. Ria Patel. Jasmine Kalaya Jimenez. Aisha Omo Falaha Shitu. Darcy Beatrice Covington. Annie Lizeth Fuentes Martinez. Tennille Ann Rose. Ginika Ijaku Onmuelo. Sarah Wiggins. Samantha Karina Morales. Adela Syra Gutierrez. Karen Thompson. Candida Rosa Villata Meza. Nancy Idalia Membreno. Bulen Carolina. Adriana Antoinette Ashby. Carolina do Nascimento Durant. Karina Elsete Villatoro. Joanna Margarita Mejia. Nevedita Singh. Jamie Adriana Argueta. Amina Simone Peaks. Bejuel Mukle. Parmesh Bisondile. Abia Elizabeth Matthew. Manal Faisal. Amina Sohal. Jamila Latoya Bennett. Joseph Suarez Jr. The majors in sociology and criminology will now approach the podium. Aaron Marcus Simpson. Stephanie Caitlin Christman. Amanda Jean Mikovich. Catherine Garay. How are you? Terea Monet Burton. Shanae Danielle Samuels. Michael Joseph Russo. Christina Marie Masson. Kayla Joanne Connolly. Jake Naidus. Arthur Herasimos Valentin. Jesse Alexander Borgia. Chris Labella. What's your name? Samuel Cateman. James Michael Bailey. Sierra Ann Ramjan. Harsh Deep Singh. Sammy Udin. Jalen Richards. Camille Brandon Jackson. Kian Jair Spreel. Anissa Marie Leek. Mandy Alabri. Alyssa Jade Nichols. Javon Tiffany Williams. Brittany Sanchez. Jacqueline Canton Guadardo. Linda Michelle Rolon. Is it Natalia Konarska. Fiani Jasmine Reyes. Hilary Jolisa Sylvain. Angelise Zoe Lazada. Kiana Daimonique Moore. Amina Pinheiro. Nirka Yvette Garcia. Chiara Fabiola Maldonado. Sapphire Shanta Sobers. Kayla Ann Martin. Natalie Carcamo. Brandon Christian Barco. Stephen Klein. Lauren Burgess. Deanna Jimenez. Asia Lynn Harris. Annie Sophia Talleyrand. Michael Pulido Gonzalez. Felix Lazo, Jr. Kenyatta Janaya Lorville. Aylin Patricia Cruz. How are you? Devin Monsayo. Faith Benasso. Ashley Lynn Pierce. Jordan Caesar. Nadia Maria Spooner. Alicia Anise Garner. Samantha Grace Napoli. Ariane Haley James. Michael Louis Petrusili. Bradley Jordan Young. Tiana Dmeze K. Tiana Brianna Taylor. Janelle Alexa Hemmings. Amy Elizabeth Medrano. Ezekiel. Michael Ezekiel Vasquez. Aliyah Sabriana Jaikaran. Ifulua Akini Bosom. The majors in visual arts will now approach the podium. Josue Bonilla. Hannah Bondini. Amanda Grace Smith. Serena Elizabeth Stewart. Marissa Nicole Elkin. Caitlin Marie Marchal Garcia. Jada Aliyah Obi. Tommy J. Huertas. Alexandria Amanda Sofia Flornosilar. Javiera Camila Rivera Laiva. Alice Garcia. Alyssa Rafaela Nunez. Christian Santos. Mada George Jusu. Samantha Kayla Marmol. Nia Ivy Kayla Butts. Obiora James Ezekwe. Gabrielle Rachel Dondero. Sunny Agriska Villegas. Alexis Massimino. Margaret Murphy. Athena Nicole Isaac. Jenna McKay Cox. Bianca Grace Santoban. The majors in Women's, Gender, and Sexuality Studies may now approach the podium. Jillian Paige Butler. Congratulations, everyone.
One more round of applause for our graduates. Congratulations to our graduates. Before we leave, I'd like to give some words of thanks. First, let me thank those who were responsible for making this day so special. Our more than 80 staff volunteers. Thank you, yes, right. The teams from our facilities rental and facilities department, and our commencement co-chairs, Dr. Joanne Robinson and Mr. Nicholas Capriola. Next, let me thank all of the members of the SUNY Westbury faculty and staff. The work that they do 7 days a week, 365 days a year, makes celebrations like this possible. Nor would anyone's graduation be possible without the support, emotional, spiritual, and financial, of the families and loved ones of today's graduates. To the mothers, fathers, sisters, and brothers, spouses, and children, to each and every loved one who supported someone who graduated today, thank you very much. Thank you also today to those graduates who have participated in the Class of 2026 gift campaign. I see you out there wearing your green and white philanthropy cords. Wear them proudly. You are helping to create scholarships in support of those students who follow you. I urge the rest of the Class of 2026 and all others in attendance to help this class provide the largest gift to date. Use the QR code found inside the rear cover of your program to donate today. Lastly, there's one other group I'd like to recognize. With the Class of 2026, Old Westbury's family of alumni will have grown to more than 39,000 in number. If you're a graduate of SUNY Old Westbury, whether this year or any year before, please make some noise wherever you are. Graduates, this brings to an end our 60th commencement celebration. I am confident that your professors have taught you well and that you are ready to tackle life's challenges. Be smart, be safe, be active, and own your future. As our commencement exercises conclude, I ask that the audience stay in their seats until the formal recessional is complete. Thank you all for being here today. And before we fully conclude, I'm going to ask you graduates to stand up. Turn your tassel to the left side of your mortarboard. This is the final step to your being officially graduated. Congratulations, Class of 2026. Thank you. One more set of instructions. My bad, as they say. I'm going to ask everyone to wait until the stage party recesses out of the stadium, and then you can disband, okay? Thank you very much. And again, congratulations to the Class of 2026. Don't you? You lead us out, right?
We follow. You lead, we follow.